Good morning, everybody. It's Harry Swaminathan. Tuesday morning, October 15th, around 7 a.m. Looking at the trades, and yesterday, we did this adjustment on Apple. There was some initial confusion as to what we were trying to do. Basically, I was trying to get rid of the 500 calls and move over to the 505. The 505 already had a plus 10, so when we sold 20, it became a minus 10. Now you can see on the call side, we have minus 10 and plus 25. So we've got a lot of extra calls, and that's why you see a positive delta of 287, which is what I wanted because Apple's very close to, it was close to our original 500 at that point, and this morning Apple seems to be up again a little bit. So right now we have a good positive delta. Our short call is at 505. Now this is not a full position, bear in mind. And I didn't want to get into a full position at that time because obviously Apple is looking strong. So if you take a look at the risk graph, that's what it looks like. So as of now, it's positioned to be going up. If that's not the case, then over the next couple of days, we can either sell more of the 505 calls or we can sell the 515 calls. The 515 obviously will have less premium, but the goal is to capture more premium because that's the goal. On Apple, if you recall, we had this original. We moved the bull puts. The first, there's been two adjustments on the bull put side. One, we moved it back to 450, and at that time we took a loss, or rather, the roll was an even roll, which means we had, we booked about 3,500, including that there was one extra long call that we had. Then we moved it back to 475, 465, and we evened out that, whatever that previous roll that we did. So we do have still a loss on Apple because we did the 510, 505. We recovered most of the 510 call. I'm sorry, 500 call on this 510. However, we do need to make some profit on this. So this is not a full position yet, and we would take the appropriate action when needed. But right now, we have this positive delta, and that's what we wanted. So Apple is there, and let's see, Costco is moving well, towards, as you can see, it's at 116. Right now we'll just let it move. But of course, all of these stocks are going to be affected by the overall macro situation. So what happens in Washington is going to dictate how all of these stocks move. So unfortunately, we have to wait for that to play out. But it seems like the markets are expecting a deal to come out of Washington. However, half-baked that might be, but there's going to be some kind of a deal. At least that's what the markets are expecting. So the other trade that we were doing yesterday was Netflix. Netflix was on fire yesterday. And so let's take a look at what we did here. So, we had our call spread at 325, 330. We moved it to 335, 340. It was an even roll because we had $500 from the profits when we moved from 285, 280 over to 305, 300. So, which means now there's no profit on the bear call. There's only profits on the bull put. So, which would be right now we have a $1,200 profit here and a potential for 2,000 more. So that's not too bad given how much Netflix has been moving. Netflix is back to its 2010, 2011 ways because this stock is just moving like crazy. So going forward, it's probably not a good idea to put an iron condor on Netflix given how much movement has come into the stock right now. So that's where we stand. There are two earnings reports. Citigroup, we are too late for that. That was this morning. And YHOO reports after the bell today. So let's just take a quick look at YHOO, see if there's anything there. First thing we do is we look at what the volatilities are. Okay, so all the volatility is pumped up in the October series, and then in November it's only up by another 3 or 4 points. So let's see. I'm going to analyze this through the day and see if there's a trade there. Thanks.